guys, how's it going? Hopefully everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Taurus for April 18th through April 30th. Since we're going into the Taurus, Sun is going into Taurus starting tomorrow. I wanted to do Taurus, before Aquarius because this time I'm going backwards through the zodiac. But I always want to, start off with our sign of the time, our birthday sign of the time. So that's why we're starting with Taurus today. And so happy birthday to any early Tauruses that have their birthday during this time and whenever you see this video. But yeah, welcome if you're new and welcome back if you've been here before. This is going to be a general reading for Taurus, but you can watch this video even if you're not a sun sign Taurus. For instance, we all have every zodiac sign placed throughout our birth chart. So if you know your your birth time, you can get a free birth chart online and find out where all your placements is. And you can say, okay, my Taurus is in this house. And so you could watch this reading and see how that might affect you, just for instance. Yeah, with that being said, what else was I going to say? Oh, yes. I've pulled all your cards for you here, Taurus. And if you're not watching the live and you want to see a picture of all the cards, I've actually pulled your oracle cards ahead of time too. So if you want to check that out while you're watching this reading or a later time, you can always go to my website, MalesseaMagicLight.com, or click in the description box below. Once you're there, click on the Facebook link. Find the Taurus reading that I'll post after this live, and the first comment there will just be one picture of all the cards if you're interested. The other thing I wanted to mention real quick before we get started is that if you like this video and you want to subscribe, it is free. You just have to click on the bottom right bell icon and make sure that it's active, and it'll just let you know when I put out new videos. You can personalize it where you can get all the videos that I put out, or you can do it just by individual signs if you want to. Last thing real quick was that I wanted to mention, like I always say, that time is fluid and relative. So for instance, this message could resonate for you, for example, 6 months in the past or 6 months in the future, but always take it how it resonates for you. And if it doesn't resonate, then again, if you know your birth time, you can get a free birth chart online just by going through Google and finding out your other placements. So always feel free to check out my other videos as well. Okay, so now we're done with that. We're going to do a quick little sound bell here for some general healing and grounding for the reading. So if you want to and you feel comfortable, you can take a deep breath in and out whenever. Okay, Taurus. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'll try to talk a little bit louder too. I have my fan on. It's a little warm here in California today, so I have to have that on, especially under these lights. But anyway, let's get into your reading here, Taurus. So we're going to start with your first main 6 tarot cards, and then we'll get into your tarot confirmation cards that are on the sides here. Okay, but your first row is energy starting around the 18th today. It can be a little bit before, a little bit after, right? It's not exact. Okay, so it can even be energy from this past weekend, since today is Sunday where I'm at, and then going into next week, and next weekend is the first row. And then the second row here is the last week and weekend of April. All right. So Taurus, you have the Moon in reverse, Judgment in reverse, Page of Wands upright, the Hierophant upright. That is your card. You showed up in your reading. Awesome. Then you have the Magician upright, and then you have the Page of Pentacles upright. Okay, so Taurus, to start your reading off with here, you have the Moon in the reverse position, which is a great way to have this card. Again, if this isn't you, Taurus, the energy that I'm picking up here, it could be one of the people or peoples that you're dealing with. It can be your general environment or it's you, okay? Always take it how it resonates. But this means that you're coming out of some illusions. You're getting more information. You're getting more wisdom. You're getting your emotions under control. And it could be that, everybody does watch readings for different reasons, right? I forgot to say in the beginning that a general reading can cover anything like love, work, health, friends, etc. Okay, but the only, or not the only, but one of the positive sides, just for reference, when you see the moon card upright, is the creativity that's in this card. So if you work in the arts or doing something creative, when you see a moon card upright, that's actually a good sign. It just depends on, the surrounding cards. But for you, it was in reverse. Okay, so that's not bad for your creativity or for the arts or anything like that. But like what I was originally saying, it means that you're getting your emotions in control, all this water that's in the back here in the lake. Okay, you're getting more wisdom from the owl. You're getting more information. Okay, so night is turning to day. Okay, you're coming out of some possible illusions or something that was confusing you. Okay, and again, this is just the energy we're starting off with, picking up your reading. Now, your next card here, Taurus, is the Judgment card in reverse. This can talk about there was something that wasn't judged properly. It can also be saying that something isn't meant to or isn't ready to be reborn or restarted yet. But this energy, I don't feel is bad because then the next 4 cards that you have are very positive. And we'll get into more why when we get into the tarot confirmation cards as well. But again, it will resonate for you guys in different ways, okay? But here's your card, and for reference, when it's right side up in this deck, you see these Santa's reindeer, right, with a sled of presents. And then here you have the trumpet that normally you would see in the Judgment card. I think it's like Gabriel, one of the archangel's trumpets, like he's blowing at the end of the world, right? Everyone's going to be judged and decided if they're good people or whatever, so then they can come be born again, whatever. So that's just like the traditional imagery of the card. You don't obviously have to be religious or whatever. But yeah, so just showing you as reference, okay? But like I originally said, if it's reversed or upside down, it could be that something wasn't judged properly for you guys. You possibly didn't judge something properly, or someone didn't judge something properly that you're dealing with or in your environment, or this possible new beginning, something being born again wasn't supposed to happen or isn't quite ready yet. Okay? But we'll get more into it later as it comes up. Now, your third card here, Taurus, is the Page of Wands. And you actually have another page we'll talk about too, and the Hierophant, which is your card, in the tarot. So I wanted to mention that really quickly because the Page of Wands is an energy of being a student, of starting at the bottom level of something, but being open to learning something, okay? So here you got this little salamander dude, and he's gone through the fire. He's still alive, okay? He's very resilient, okay? So again, when he's following the Judgment card, it could be saying that whatever wasn't judged properly or wasn't meant to be reborn or restarted at this time, you're really taking that to a positive place to learn from it, even if it was painful for you or is, or the other person, etc., the environment, okay? But I say that again with the Hierophant, and the other page I'll show you real quickly is the Page of Pentacles, okay? Pages are all about learning something new. And then the Hierophant right here in the middle, that's your card. The Hierophant is usually shown as a priest, okay? So it can talk about a mentor, a teacher, school in general, right? You could be going back to school or wanting to go back to school about something, but it doesn't have to be that, okay? It could just be that you're open. Look at all this openness to wanting to learn something new, okay, and plan for the future. So that is really beautiful. That's just like a sneak preview of 2 of your other cards, okay? But we'll go in order here. Well, actually, yeah, the Hierophant is your 4th card, so we kind of were. I skipped ahead a little bit. But yeah, here's the Hierophant guy again, a little polar bear here. So this could be, like I was saying, it could be there is a spiritual mentor. It doesn't have to be spiritual. It can be a mentor or a teacher that you look up to, or other people look up to you in this way. You could have some type of leadership role that you're really starting to open up to, and see where that takes you in the future. So that's beautiful. And it's always a good omen when your own card comes out in your reading, okay? Now, your 5th card is beautiful as well, is the Magician upright. So all of this, being open to learning something new, planning for the future, hearing advice from other people, or you're giving advice, is putting you in this energy of, I have all the tools I need to manifest and create my reality. So this fox in this card has all the tools of the tarot. Okay, you can see he's got the sword, the pentacle, the cup, and the wand. Okay, this is mental, material, emotional, and what's the wand? Mental, material, emotional. I'll look it up. I can't remember what the wand is right now. Oh my God. It's going to be something so simple. Let me look it up. It'll drive me crazy. What does the wand represent in tarot? Saying what kind of people they are and which zodiac signs. Normally fire signs are attached to wands. Yes, 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 I know that, but what is the crap? Anyway, I don't want to take too much time, but it means something. I can't think of it right now. I'll post it under the reading later. But anyway, just the energy of Magician, I was saying, is very confident. You feel like you have all the tools that you need, all the resources you, okay? And you are springing forward to create your reality, make magic in your life, whatever you want to bring more into your life is really beautiful energy here, okay? And then your last card in the main 6 is the Page of Pentacles that I showed you a little bit earlier. So here you have this little sheep, okay? He's chilling in his mountain meadow, whatever you want to call it. And you see that the farmer has went ahead and cut off all the hair to prepare for the winter. And so this is you preparing for something in the future. Again, it's another page. So it has something to do with school, with learning, from starting from the bottom, but planning for the future. And really beautiful possibilities for this card. It could also be with these 2 pages here, that there could be, towards the end of the month, some type of small communication from somebody, or you're going to give to somebody, or just a small opportunity from the universe is going to present itself. So also look out for that as well. Okay, so with that being said, let's get into your confirmation cards, Taurus. Okay. So I'm going to actually start with what was on the bottom and the top of each deck first, okay? So for the Welland deck, which is your confirmation cards here with the yellow border, you have the 8 of Wands in reverse and the 9 of Cups upright. So this could be saying, Taurus, that in the recent past, there was some type of communication, okay, that was possibly not received well or didn't come through. But even if that happened to you, you're over here still living your abundant life. You're still enjoying the nectar and the honeybee, the sweet, small things of life, regardless of whatever this message or communication or opportunity that didn't come through or wasn't well received. You're not going to let it stop you from enjoying your life. So that is beautiful, okay? And this is recent past energy that's kind of like underneath your reading here. Now, what was on the top and the bottom of your animal totem tarot, which is the main 6 cards here, Very nice to see, Taurus. You have the Devil in reverse and Ten of Swords in reverse. Both cards you do want to see in the reverse position. So it's saying that in the recent past, there could have been some kind of imbalances within yourself or a situation or your environment or whatever have you, okay, that wasn't balanced. It can talk about addictions, okay, just your animalistic side was out too much, but here you are in the recent past, fixing that, getting yourself more in balance, and then finally letting go of any anxiety, worry, overthinking, okay, things that were really bringing you down, making you exhausted and feel tired, and even some like heart chakra stuff could be getting over some past heartache or something like that. But again, it is a general reading, okay? So I wanted to show you all of these before we get into what's on the board here, because the first confirmation card you have here is the Nine of Swords in reverse, okay? So look at that. I mean, 9, 10, okay? Well, we don't really need to see the devil anymore, but so there you can see it. It's confirmed again that in the recent past, you're letting all these things go. You're letting the things that were keeping you up late at night, exhausting you, worrying you, overthinking too much in your head, okay? You're letting that go. You've already started to let that go, process of letting that go. So that is beautiful, and it shows, you know, a lot of growth and kind of why you are having 2 pages show up on your main 6 here, and why you even have the Hierophant, because the more that you, just like anything, get into your element and more balance and control of yourself, you're able to manifest more, you're able to be in your element in the Hierophant card here. So that is beautiful. So anyway, let's get down to it. Okay, so yes, so recent past, you have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And when this is confirming the Moon in reverse and the Hierophant upright, it's just basically telling us that you came out of the illusions, right? You got more wisdom, you got your emotions in check, okay? And you were able to balance your mental in a more proper way. So not overthinking, not having anxiety or worry. And you were going from night to day, getting more information, seeing things, even having revelations, okay? Spiritual downloads, enlightenment, etc. Okay? And again, the more you do that and you're balanced, here you are, you show up as the Hierophant in your own reading. There you are. Beautiful polar bear. Okay. Now, your second confirmation card, I think I have to look back at your last reading. I feel like you had the Two of Cups somewhere, but hopefully I'm not confusing you with another sign. It's been a minute, so I'll have to go back and look. But the Two of Cups is your second confirmation card. This is a beautiful card. It's a union card, okay? So this could be parts of yourself are coming together, being more integrated, all this healing that you're doing, okay? This can be a union with a romantic partner. It can be a deeper level of a work relationship or a friendship or with the family. Whatever it is, it's very positive. It's a very equal give and take here, okay? And it's divinely guided by, the angel above, okay? Now, when this Two of Cups shows up and it's confirming the Judgment in reverse, and the Magician is basically saying that, like I was saying earlier, Taurus, whatever you learned from this thing that wasn't judged properly, or wasn't time or meant to be reborn yet, you really learned from it, and you got some type of integration with yourself or with other people, or with both, like with yourself and other people, okay? But it was something that you really needed to learn. It was some type of life lesson or something like that. Okay, I really feel that for some of you guys. And again, like I was saying earlier, that whenever you are more balanced and harmonized within yourself and taking care of yourself, taking care of your mind, body, spirit, then you're able to manifest more things in your life. So here you go with the Magician card. So that's beautiful. And the last confirmation card here, Taurus, is the Seven of Wands. Now, this Seven of Wands actually popped out when I was doing your pre-shuffle. So it's funny that it actually decided to come out. But I would say that whatever recently happened in the past, even though you've let go of that anxiety, that worry, you got more information, you're using it, yes, right on the bell as something positive to learn from and integrate different parts of your life. And there's still a little bit of defensive energy that's still around you, or the person you're dealing with, or the general situation. Okay. And there is a tiny bit, just a little bit of a need for a little bit more grounding. Okay. That could also be with all of these changes happening. Since this Seven of Wands is confirming the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, the two pentacles that we have here, it could be saying that the more you ground and the more you not operate from a place of survival and fighting, but doing it when it's necessary, right? Like picking your battles and planning for your future, but not always being so defensive. The more that you're able to let some of that defensive energy go and put both feet on the ground, because you can notice one foot is resting on the rock here, then the more you can get that small communication from somebody, or that you're going to give, or just a small opportunity that arises from the universe towards the end of the month. All right, Taurus. So that is what I have for you regarding your tarot. So to save time, I went ahead and I pre-shuffled your oracle cards too. So I actually wanted to start doing this. You guys can always let me know in the comments if you like this or not. But I have quite a few oracle decks. And so I wanted to start maybe every reading doing different ones, different themes. I have like past life ones. I think I have a description in the description box. I have a list of like all the cards I have. I need to update that and make sure it's current. But anyway, I pulled a love card for you. So for some of you, if you're watching this reading for love, you can take this. If not, you don't have to. But the card that you got is calling in your soulmate. Okay, this is your oracle card, and it says, your prayers, affirmations, and I can't talk. Visualization, so sorry. Help bring you together. Help bring you, okay. The more that you focus on what you want in a partner, in a romantic partner, the more that you put that affirmation, put those intentions out into the universe, it's going to have the law of attraction and bring that person closer to you. As I was stumbling over my words, but hopefully you know what I'm saying here. So that's beautiful. Okay. Now, your other two oracle cards you got, and it's when this one popped out, it made me laugh because I kept talking about the two pages and the Hierophant and something to do with school or being open to learning or learning something new or being in a leadership position where maybe you are the teacher, right? And then the card that came out for you is Earth School. It says life lessons, soul growth, steady higher learning. Here, so you can see that. So that could be a message for some of you guys as well. Now I'm going to post too, when I do the picture at the end on my Facebook page, there is a little message that goes along with this card. I'll put it in the photo. It'll be like an extra photo if you want to read more about that as well. And then your very last oracle card, Taurus, you got the tiger, and it says, you're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. Okay, I forgot that that's the other card that you got. Okay, so that definitely makes sense with the Hierophant. So maybe you are the teacher in some way. Okay, maybe that's why this school is showing up for you. And then also your two pages, right? I don't know if you can see all that. Kind of. Okay. Hopefully you get what I'm saying though. So yeah, maybe you're coming into being more of a teacher or working with other teachers, or I don't know, but there's definitely a message for some of you guys there. But that is what I have for you today. Sorry, I went a little bit over, but hopefully we're not too bad with the time. So again, happy early birthday, Taurus. And I will be starting with you guys the next set of readings, like May 1st or whatever. So look out for that. But thank you so much for your energy. and for subscribing if you haven't already. And if you already have, thank you so much. And feel free to, if you always want to comment, and if you like this video, you can like it too. But hopefully also next month I will be turning the chat back on, and then I can do separate videos with little mini readings too. So always look out for that. All right. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you later. All right. Bye.